I think these are 3 easy farms you need to build in your forever Minecraft world. This is not a tutorial, we're just gonna have a chat while I build them. So, welcome to my forever Minecraft world. I was going to say this is day 558, but no, it's nighttime, so let me get rid of that guy. Oh, those guys are so annoying. So this is what I have planned for today. A little bit of a plan. The main idea of this is that I'll show you what I've been doing in my forever Minecraft world if you want to come and have a look. And maybe to inspire you to build something like this. You know, if I can build it, anyone can, really. So the first farm is a cactus farm. We actually built this during a live stream, so we don't have to do anything on this one, which is great. But I just wanted to show you, this is so simple. So if you have an area of how many blocks? Well, this is not a tutorial, never mind. Enough to place 4 sand blocks separated by 1 block, and then you place a cactus on top. So when the cactus grows, they don't like being right next to anything, so they're a bit like me, they don't want company, so I'm working on it. When they grow, they don't want to be right next to something, and then they just pop off. Boop. The water will bring them all into this middle center place, and then you can just go and see how, whoa, how many cactus you recover. Gathered, yeah. English is hard, man. Woo. Talking about English is hard. I downloaded Duolingo. So there are a few languages that I would love to learn. Let me craft a couple of chests while I talk to you about this. So the languages I want to learn, one is Japanese. I would love to visit Japan and actually be sort of fluent. It won't be like fluent, obviously. It will take forever. But in order to, enough for me to go and order things and buy things and just say hello to people or something like that. That could be really cool. And also I would love to learn German. Since I was a kid, I love the language. I love how it sounds. I know some people say it sounds like angry or anything like that. And I would love to visit Germany once. Maybe Switzerland too. And any other country that speaks German. I would love that. So that is another language that I would love to learn. And the other reason why I downloaded Duolingo is that I'm going to teach my kids how to speak Spanish. So I will love my kids to learn Spanish and be fluent. So if they meet anyone in the family or if they want to travel to Chile, I think it would be very beneficial for the kids to learn another language. I think it will be easier for them to even learn another one on top of that. I think your brain kind of changes once you learn a new language. Almost like your brain expands so you can easily, more easily probably, learn another language. Okay, the next step we need is just to dig a little bit of space down here. Nothing big, just a couple of blocks, maybe 3 or 4 blocks down. One of the reasons I wanted to leave this digging for us to do it together is that there has been multiple times that I have been invited to servers where my friends are playing just to dig a big hole. Yes, or just to clear some chunks. That is probably something I have been invited to do more often than anything else. I have dug holes with beacons. I have dug holes using moss and bone meal and hose. I have dug holes using just iron pickaxes for a variety of reasons. A lot of the times, farms. People want to build farms and they need some space, so they clear a whole bunch of space like what we have done under the Easter Island hits, so you can fit the farms so they don't look ugly and they stick out. Usually that's the main reason why people dig holes, right? I think it's much better than having the farm sticking out, because a lot of the times farms are really ugly. Don't get me wrong, but redstone is not pretty and a lot of people like to leave it exposed, which is ew. So something I have enjoyed is that digging these holes and have farms down here without anyone seeing them, but still able to produce the items we need. What about you? When you build farms, what do? Do you leave them outside, all the redstone sticking out? Especially iron farms. Iron farms are notoriously ugly. So did you cover them? Do you build something aesthetic on the outside? Or you just don't bother making farms? I don't know. I want to know the kind of play style you have. I would love to learn how you play. I think that's one of the beauties of Minecraft, that we all play however we want, and there is no right and wrong way to play Minecraft. Apart from cutting down trees and leaving the top, that is just no, never. Please don't do that ever. Going back to the Duolingo thing, the other reason I downloaded Duolingo is that I want to learn how to say hello friend in different languages. So for live streams, so when someone comes from another country, and so if someone is from Latin America, I would love to say hola amigo, ¿cómo estás? Or welcome to the stream, or bienvenido, algo así. And then if you speak German, or if you speak Indonesian or Vietnamese, I would love to learn how to say hello friend in different languages. So please, if you speak another language other than English, please leave it in the comments. How do you say hello friend in your language? I will really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's carry on. We are going to continue this by doing a melon and pumpkin farm. So I'm gonna grab observers, pistons, melons, and pumpkins. Maybe some of this, maybe enough for a crafting table down there if we need it. Some building blocks, and I think I just need some redstone. Where did I put it? I can't find it. Be right back. Now I think I'm good to go. Let's go down here and start building the farm. Wow, I can't even go downstairs. For some reason the floor is gonna bother me, so I'm just going to make it uniform by having dirt down here. And while I'm doing this, the question of the day for episode 43, I think, is what is the #1 farm that you always build when you make a world? What is the #1 that you always build first? I think for me, obviously the typical potato farm, but the automated farms, or semi-automated farms, I like to find bamboo and build one of those with lots of pistons, so you don't have to use the durability of your sword to get a bamboo. So you plant the bamboo, and then one block higher you have pistons, and then you just flick a lever, and then and they cut all the bamboo. I like it. They're so satisfying. And then you get unlimited wood for whatever you want, especially at the beginning of the game, right? I am going to dig a hole right there. And for the collection system, maybe something down here like that. Yeah, I like that. All right, I was smart this time around. I made an infinite water source because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need it. And I don't want to go up and down, getting some water. Now, I need to probably make another... Wait. Oh no, the next farm is gonna be here, so whoops, I cannot go that far, so we'll probably just dig here instead. When I said I was going to prepare something for this episode, no, not that well prepared. Also, something else I wanted to tell you is that a few days ago, I made a poll on YouTube asking you guys how you actually watch YouTube. And the options were #1, full attention, #2, while eating, #3, background noise, and #4, at 2 in the morning, at 2 a.m. Sometimes I watch YouTube, yes, at very late at night when I can't sleep or something like that. Yeah, we have all done it, right? Sometimes I watch them paying full attention if it's something like Hermitcraft, Mumbo, or something that I'm really interested in. Yeah, I will watch full attention, for sure. And plenty of other times, yes, I watch YouTube while eating. Like in the mornings, everyone else had breakfast, everyone has gone to school, and I'm just kind of like by myself on the table. Everyone else is doing something else. I'm just like, all right, a little bit of YouTube while I have breakfast, you know? So I would love to know if you haven't gone to see that post, please go and vote. That'll be fun. But over 50% of you watch YouTube while eating, so that makes me feel that I'm not alone in this. Yeah. Alright, anyways, let me concentrate. I need to place a block there, and there. Remember, this is not a tutorial, but I do need to concentrate. This is the hard part. This is the brainy part. We need to place redstone on every single spot there. So whenever one of these observes something, and it will fire the pistons. Now I have melon and pumpkin seeds. So if I plant one of these, the observer is going to go woohoo and then push the 2 pistons. Let me see if it works. Yes, fully working. Amazing. So simple. Melon, melon, and melon. I love that. Cool. And now we're just going to make them bigger. Oh, there you go. So layer 1 is done. What I'm probably going to do is do another layer because this is not enough. Ideally, I want this to trade with villagers. So I want to turn my villagers into zombies and then cure them so they lower the prices. So ideally, 1 pumpkin or 1 melon for an emerald. Because at the moment, I think I have to trade like 6 of them to get emeralds. So it's a bit expensive. So this one will be much, much better. So another layer. We can do this really close to each other. I will need more dirt. Oh, I do have to go upstairs. I will probably eventually one day replace these ladders for a bubble elevator. But I saw something I want to try. I saw that a bubble elevator can be not protected by anything because you have to surround them, otherwise the water goes everywhere. If you use snow powder, snow powder. Is that what it's called? Like the one from a bucket? Yes. If you use that, then the water stays. It doesn't spill everywhere, but still has the function of being a bubble elevator. I'm pretty sure I saw it on an Instagram reel, so I'll double check. If that's the case, it will be so much cooler. Fast forward a few minutes. Oh, we just saw one! That was so cool! On to the next farm. It's almost nighttime, but it doesn't matter. We're building underground. The next farm is a sugarcane farm. And this design, I remember seeing it on Tango Tech's Hermitcraft episode ages ago. So I'll see if I can remember how to build it. Wish me luck. I think I am remembering this correctly. And then we can plant the sugarcane. So an observer facing that way. Whenever the sugarcane grows, then it will detect it and send the signal down to the pistons. I think that's the theory. Apologies for this abrupt cut. Something happened to my recording. After I said that, it just stopped and I complete the farm already. Day 561. One module is completely done. I'm gonna start working on the next one. So yeah. So I'll continue the tutorial. Stop. So I'll continue from where I stopped, okay? But let me get this one ready. There we are. We placed the observers, observing the observers. That's where we actually stopped when we were building. Now, double checking that I'm still recording and that the software is going right. And then I can place the remaining pistons, cover the rest, and add some water so we can actually get all the sugarcane. Now, question for you, does the sugarcane need water to grow? Light to grow. I don't know. So now what I have to do is repeat the process, cover that, place a block on the side, and then on top of the pistons, cover them all up and add redstone. Like that. Oh, I won't have enough to the other side. No! I thought I brought enough, but not enough. And the last little detail is that we need to place iron bars in between the sugarcane growing on each side. When the pistons fire, they go ballistic. So the sugarcane is gonna go whoosh. But because we have these stupidly ugly iron bars, once I'm richer, I am going to turn them into copper. But for now, it's fine. So the pistons fire, pushing the sugarcane right here. The sugarcane falls down right into the water, exactly where we need it, like that. Brilliant. Fast forward a few minutes. Oh, it did it automatically. And then it goes, yes. Ah, that works great. Brilliant. And these are the 3 farms I wanted to show you today. A sugarcane farm that you can stack as many times as you want. A melon and pumpkin farm that also stackable. And the cactus farm, which is also stackable. So these are ideal for the place we have underneath every single one of the Easter Island hits. This has been a really fun project, getting these Easter Island hits out of the ground and then solving the puzzles and having villagers selling stuff. And then underneath, each one of them has a farm. But protect me! Yes! Protect me! Keep me safe! Yes, oh, this guy is actually good. Iron security. And back to where we started. Thank you so much for watching. Live streams every Sunday, 8 p.m. New Zealand time. So if you want to see what we're up to in my forever Minecraft world, please join us. I have to say big thank you to my patrons down here. And a lot of you have subscribed recently, so thank you so much for the support, especially on the shorts. And thank you really to you for watching till the end. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one. See ya.